Of course, being a Malayali, you must thankful to Corona period because of the Corona only, most of the Malayalam movies were introduced to pan India audience.
Maybe it was the right time for us to, because in Malayalam cinema, uh, we are used to be, we are used to work in constrained environments. So when there was a limit of 50 people, it didn't affect us much. We were trained to shoot movies in a closed space, and maybe with a very less number of crew, we could achieve it because we are used to it, the constraints. And then that's a right time where the OTTs came into India big time, and all the OTTs started buying movies, originals, and Malayalam movies. We didn't have to stop shooting for a long time because i- right when the lockdown was lifted, when we had the opportunity to shoot with 50 people in a closed environment, immediately we started shooting. So I was shooting Minal Murli before lockdown, and after Minal Murli's that schedule, we had to wait till 2020. This was in 2020 March, and we had to wait till 2021 April to start shooting for Minal Murli again. But in between, I did Kala, Kane Kane, Vazhakku, a lot of movies I did in between. I find it a blessing, and I'm lucky to be in an industry where we can thrive even when we are in lockdown.
Rather than Malayalam industry, your co-stars, friends, whom you admire more in other industries, especially in Kannada or Telugu, Tamil.
I mean, all of them. The thing is, how can I choose one or two names among all these amazing actors whom I have been looking forward to work with and looking up since my childhood. I used to watch all language movies since my childhood, and yeah, I know most of them. Not everyone, but I know I put that effort and learn about actors, how they started their careers, how they succeeded. I like reading about inspiring stories of actors. So from here, I know Yash. We have met a couple of times and we have spoken. And Rakshit Shetty, I've spoken to him. We have met. Rishabh Shetty also we have spoken, we have met, and Rajbi Shetty, he's a very good friend of mine. I love him as a person. I admire him. And then Shivan did this voiceover for us for ARM, so I know him. I've spoken to him also. Then again, Apu sir, I've known him since 2017. We were supposed to do one movie together. We had this discussion back then. Because of that, we spoke during an award function, and then we exchanged numbers. And whenever I used to come to Bangalore, I used to text him.
Very, very nice to hear all these things with your side, your end. So I wanted to mention two questions that was mandatory questions. Recently, you made a statement about.
Two mandatory questions we were
You
trying to
might
avoid. The thing
no,
is, I'm
I'll cut
tired of.
out. No, no, you might have answered for other other channels. So
But the thing is, I came here to promote Palli
yeah,
Chattambi. If
of
I'm
course I'll
if I'm
support to Palli
no,
Chattambi.
if I'm giving this answer,
Okay,
once this interview is out, only this will get attention.
okay, okay,
Because this I've explained, and I'm tired. My jaws are, I'm failing.
okay. Then that is the NDA
Yeah.
agreement might be you tough for toxic.
No, I'm not in toxic.
You are
How
not in
do I tell
toxic.
this?
Okay, okay.
Why do
Then
people,
why
why
they
do
mentioned in Wikipedia your name?
Wikipedia, I can even,
Yeah, anybody can any
I
can
can
edit.
edit. I
Yeah,
can
yeah,
add my name
yeah,
in
yeah,
Mission Impossible,
yeah,
and
yeah,
does that make me an
yeah.
actor in Mission Impossible? No. I can replace my name, Tom Cruise's name, and I can add my
Okay,
name.
okay.
It doesn't.
We'll
See,
finish up in one or two
the
questions.
problem is people who create these rumors, they do it for fun or maybe for exclusive news. They are doing it, but they don't
It
think
might
of
affect somewhere.
they don't think of their credibility because they don't have any credibility to lose.
Exactly.
They can make up news like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But people like you, when you are representing a channel, people like me, I'm working in this industry. We have a credibility to lose.
Very true, very
So
true.
it's very hard in this post-truth era to understand what is happening, if the information that we get in are right or wrong. It's very hard, I understand. But we can depend on little more credible sources to decide if you
Very
want
true,
to
very
believe
true.
or not.
Being a film industry person,
And
I can understand.
if at all I'm doing a role in one movie, and if I'm not talking about it, there will be a purpose, right? Then why do you want to know it?
Okay, we'll drop those two questions. No issues. We'll cut it down.
Okay.
See, nowadays Malayalam movies, Malayalam technicians, Malayalam artists are exploring themselves in a wider way. They're collaborating with other industry people, other industry technicians. So rather than that, what are your future plans? I mean, next dream projects like that.
Do I look like a guy with a plan? I have never had a plan, and I don't have any plans. Let's see what comes in my way, and I'll go with the flow. I have always been like that, and now I go with my instincts, my intuitions. Uh, I take decisions right then and there. I don't plan for next 5 years. Are we sure that we'll wake up tomorrow morning? Then what's the point in making plans for next year?
Fine. What do you want to say for Kannada audience? Because most of the Malayalam movies here runs very well.
First, I would like to thank Kannada audience for accepting and receiving and showering love to all the movies, Malayalam movies, which are being released here. Thank you so much. Please continue doing that. And yeah, I mean, thanks for being nice and kind to all of us. We love you.
Thank you, thank you. Means a lot because you are so humble and down to earth. Because you're being a star and you're sitting very simple, humble, speaking.
That's because I don't consider myself as a star. I'm an actor.
Good to hear. Thank you, thank you. Keep coming to Bangalore. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೂ ಬೇಗ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರಾದ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಗಳ ಜೊತೆ ಕೊಲಾಬ್ರೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೊ ವಿ ವುಡ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಯು ಆಸ್ ಅ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮೂವಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಸೂನ್.
The thing is, me learning Kannada is as hard as you learning Malayalam. You understand? So, if there is a Malayali character in a Kannada movie, I would love to do it. If I'm doing a Kannada character in a Kannada movie, I need time to learn. And it's not just coming here and learn by hearting lines and just speaking it out. It's very different. I want a certain kind of proficiency in that language so that I can improvise.
See, most of the blockbuster hit movies were shot in Bangalore only. During Bangalore days itself. So you can do bilingual movie.
Yeah, I can do bilingual movie. That's why I told I can play Malayali in a Kannada movie. I would love to.
Thank you. Recent days, which Kannada movie or web series you have seen?
Recent, I watched Sue from Sue. I loved it, and Kandara Part 2. I watched it. I loved it. Yeah, lot of them. When you ask me, I don't have a list. I don't have a plan. I don't have a list. I just speak what I think.
Thank you, Tavino Thomas ji. Thank you so much. Thanks for your words. ಎಸ್ ವೀಕ್ಷಕರೇ, ನೋಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಪಳ್ಳಿ ಚಟ್ಟಂಬಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ಸ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತಹ ಟೊವಿನೋ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕು ಅಥವಾ ವೆರಿ ಸೂನು ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳನ್ನು ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಪೈರಸಿ ಕಾಪಿಗಳನ್ನು ಅವಾಯ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಈ ಮಾತುಕತೆಯನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಯುವರಾಜ್ ಜೊತೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮೀನಾರಾಯಣ್, ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು.